Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to another week of lunches. What is up, you guys? Happy Monday and happy December. So today is December 1st, kicking off officially the last month of the year. So this week we're just gonna ride out on regular lunches, but then starting next week we'll go all Christmas themed and all of that, so you guys can see and get some inspiration before the end of the year. I don't know when your kiddos are out of school, but my kiddos' last day is the 19th. So I'll have this video out long before, so you guys can go ahead and get some Christmas inspiration. But for now, the kids are taking nice, warm, hot soup. It is 50 degrees right now, and the high is going to be 63 for the week. Like, it is really cold in the mornings here, and 60 for us feels pretty cold because that means the sun just isn't strong. I don't feel like it's super hot here in Texas unless you're standing in the sun. Yes, it's usually 1,000,000 degrees in the summertime, but it feels hotter when you're standing in the sun. So when the sun starts to back off in the winter time, we really feel the cold because it's like there's no sunlight to keep us warm. So kids are taking nice hot soup. I took my turkey carcass from Thanksgiving and I made us some delicious turkey and rice and veggie soup, and that's what the kids are taking today. I did make sure to fill them first with hot water, get them all activated, and then I put the hot soup inside, so it should stay good and hot for them until lunchtime. So Mason has his soup, he has his Country Time peach lemonade, he has a mango fruit strip, he has one of these Simply Crunchy white cheddar bags of chips. In here he has crackers for his soup and a cheese stick. And then this right here is a 2-pack of these thin shortbread chocolate coconut cookies. I got these with my husband like a while ago, and the box has been sealed and we've never opened it or munched on it or ate it at all. And so when I saw they were individually packaged, I thought that was perfect. The kids are going to sample them today and take that to school. And then he also has a banana with his napkin and his spoon. So he's all set and ready to go. Maya has her soup, but she has a apple juice box. She's taking an apple. She has some of these like Vlasic pickleballs. My husband saw those for her at the gas station, so he picked them up for her. He knows how much she loves them, so went ahead and packed her a bag of those. She's taking the wild berry fruit strip. She has a Baby Bell cheese with the crackers for her soup. She has her cookies, and then she also has her spoon and napkin. But all right, you guys, that's how we're kicking off our Monday and going back after a long Thanksgiving break, and we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow on Tuesday morning. Good morning, you guys, and happy Taco Tuesday. No, we do not have any tacos for lunch, but we are doing breakfast burritos for dinner, and our elf brought a little message today to say happy Taco Tuesday, and he brought the kids some bean burritos. I guess he knows we do something taco related on Tuesdays since we're doing breakfast burritos, but he brought them a haha funny bean burrito. But this is what they're taking for lunch today, and they are taking something hot and yummy. So I finished off our package of Just Bare nuggets, put them in the air fryer this morning, and each of the kids are taking that inside of their thermoses. Actually, there was a few left on the air fryer tray that I was going to show you, but I can hear the kids. They are eating them in the background. So usually if I make something in the morning and there's extra, those kids are usually chowing them down. So the kids have some of the nuggets. I don't even know how many I put in there because it was the end of the bags. They were kind of small. So I just kind of filled their thermoses with their little mini nuggets. And then last night Mason said, "Mom, there's no desserts." So I whipped up a batch of brownies knowing that I could pack some extra for them for lunch today. So they each have a fresh brownie that Mom baked last night. I got some fresh raspberries from Target, and so each of the kids have some fresh raspberries. Mason has his peach lemonade and Maya has some apple juice. Each of the kids have the simply white cheddar cheese doodles. Mason has the mango fruit strip and Maya has the wild berry. They each have a napkin, and then Mason wanted to take ketchup for his nuggets and Maya wanted ketchup and ranch. And I have one of these packets from one of the vendors at work that was bringing those for me to sample, and I brought them home and I let the kids take it to school. So that, you guys, is our Taco Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow morning for Hump Day. Good morning, you guys. Happy Hump Day. It is super late. It is actually 10 a.m. in the morning, and I am just about to pack these up and I'm going to drop them off to the kids on the way to school. I'm actually in a very bad mental spot right now. Mason broke one of his front teeth again at school yesterday, and so we now need to get that repaired, and now we're back to his mouth is suffering, and it put me in a little bit of like a tailspin. I was doing so good. I was almost done with my Christmas shopping. I was keeping up with like Vlogmas videos and staying on top of my decorating, and then wham, now I got hit with another roadblock. So I am feeling pretty uncomfortable, and I can feel like a little bit of the stress and pressure, and I feel myself spiraling just a little bit. So I took some time for myself this morning, and now I'm gonna run these up to the kids before I go to work. So it is Wednesday, so that means it's breakfast for lunch, and last night we did breakfast for dinner, so it made it really easy to just do leftovers for the kids. So last night we did a sausage and egg burritos. We talked about that, right? Because it was Taco Tuesday. Franklin brought bean burritos, and then look, I'll show you guys in just a second, but what the bean burritos brought the next day. But so I gave the kids leftover sausage, egg, and cheese burritos here. They each have a yogurt. Mason has the last one of our Trader Joe's. He has the Meyer lemon, and Maya has the last raspberry and cream. So we're officially out of Trader Joe's yogurt, which means I might have to go back. And I said I didn't want to for the rest of the year, but my kids are addicted to this yogurt. I split a blueberry muffin for them that I pulled out of the freezer. They have some blackberries down in there. And then Mason has one hard-boiled egg. And then they each have a package of Muddy Buddies. Mason has his peach lemonade and Maya has an apple juice. They have a napkin and a spoon, and I'm gonna go ahead and pack that up, but come and walk with me over here and I will show you. Daryl already took his wallet, so I'll pop up the picture, but those bean burritos that they had yesterday caused them to fart. It gave them lots of gas, and they ended up farting in Daryl's wallet and giving them gas money. So thought that was super cute. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna end this here. We'll see you tomorrow on Thursday morning. All right, you guys, good morning. Of course, it's 7-Eleven, so it's time for me to turn the camera on and show you guys what the kids are having for lunch today. Of course, another behind and obscure morning, so we did something quick like PB&J or Mason's taking Nutella. That's always something quick for me to pull together. I know it's something within 10 minutes the kids have lunch. So Mason is taking, which one does he have? He has the Gone in One Crunch. So this is the one that's supposed to taste like chocolate ice cream cone. So I gave him that with the Nutella. Maya and Mason split one of those zebra cake packages. There is still a box and a half in the freezer, and I'm going to Aldi today. So I think that's amazing how long we were able to stretch those for. There's a cheese stick and a Aldi fruit strip in the mango flavor. He has his Country Time Peach Lemonade juice pouch back here. And then this was those little fruit and veggie pouches I got way back in when I went into HEB, but I hadn't gotten to them yet, and so I finally got to the package, and it's spiced pear, apple, and quinoa. So I'm curious to see what the kids think of those, but they usually like all those pouches. And then the Simply Doritos white cheddar nacho chips. So that's what Mason is taking. Maya, of course, pretty much the same thing, except she has her Crazy Richard's peanut butter. You know, because my girl's got to be plain Jane. So she's got her crazy Richard's peanut butter and her Welch's all natural jelly, and then she has the other half of the zebra cake, a cheese stick, and she loves the wild berry of these fruit strips, so she's taking that one. She has a apple juice box. She also has the apple spiced pear apple and quinoa pouch, and then she also has one of those simply white cheddar nachos. I'm gonna throw a napkin in there, pack them up, and we are going to make it to school early today. We'll see you tomorrow for TGIF. All right, you guys, well, we have reached TGIF, and you guys do not have a lunch you're looking at my face. I did not make lunch for the kids on Friday. The kids bought lunch, which I actually felt horrible about because it was pizza. Maya said the pizza was absolutely disgusting, and the second that she walked through the door, she ate a cup of ramen. So I felt really bad, but I think you guys can kind of tell, like, throughout the week, I can catch myself. I can see when I'm starting, like, to fall off track and not be able to keep my head focused and in the game. And I know it sounds silly, but right now, all of my focus and priority and effort is going to the elf. Like, that is one thing I can't fall off track on. I've even already fell off track on posting, showing him on Instagram, but I cannot slack on having him show up and do all the things. Like, this is the last year. We're really trying for all the extra effort, and I just don't want to fall off on that. And so it has taken everything out of me to just kind of keep it going. But I do feel a little bit better. We are through the weekend now, and so right now my focus is Christmas lunches, because that is not something that I want to fall off on either. I really enjoy sharing that, and I need to stay consistent all week next week, because my kids only have 2 weeks, and I can't show you guys the lunches after they get out. It'll be too late to inspire anybody else's lunch boxes. So I have to make sure I stay consistent all week this week so that you guys can see the video next week and be able to have that kind of inspiration. So I am sorry that I don't have a Friday's lunch, but sometimes the kids are just buying this year, which is just so obscure to me because I've never been able to say that in all the years past, and then this year it's just the strangest and most overwhelming thing. But I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in for another lunch video. Like I said, next week is full-on Christmas lunches, so be prepared for that inspiration, and then we'll still keep going with lunches for the rest of the month. We might even do vacation lunches again, depending. It's a long vacation and we're in and out and so many places, so I don't know how structured that could be, but maybe we'll even share with you lunches, like, even when we're out or whatever, just like a little daily log of what we're eating for lunch throughout the vacation. But stay tuned for all of that, you guys. Still tons more content, as long as I'm not in a funk to bring it to you. But thank you again so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Give this video a huge thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.